coming to the incident response and a case study, like I told at your last year's event also, and I tell at every event, ki it is not a matter of, if you will be hacked. It is a matter of when will you be hacked. Sabka katega. 100% sabka katega. Okay? And at that point of time, your incident readiness is, I have seen that for most of the organizations, it is pathetic. I mean, I would have done for hundreds of clients of mine, so my job becomes like finding out, okay, how did the hacker get into it? And most importantly, negotiating with the hacker, with the ransomware guy. Now, there are two things. Either you pay the money or you don't pay the money, correct? So, let's say the organization has decided to pay the money because they don't have the backup with them, which we have seen हर जगह यही हाल है. आप बोलते हो बैकअप बैकअप बैकअप, लाइक आप लोग इतना बड़ा इंफ्रा का इवेंट कर रहे हो, टॉकिंग अबाउट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड ऑल, बट समवेयर आई हैव सीन दैट नो, इफ यू हैव लाइक 100 सर्वर्स, 5 सर्वर्स, 6 सर्वर्स विच विल बी द मोस्ट क्रूशियल, उसी का आपके पास बैकअप नहीं रहता है. पता नहीं उस टाइम पे किस्मत आपकी ही उतनी खराब क्यों हो जाती है वो टाइम पे, कि वही जो मेन 6 थे वही गए, ऐसा नहीं कि कोई नल्ले 6 चले गए आपके. So once you decided, okay, I have to pay the money, the board will tell me, okay, go ahead and pay. Firstly, before even going to the board, the major problem is you don't have that one person who can bring them all together. Firstly, a blame game happens. He will say, no, his responsibility. He will say his responsibility. ये सारे चीज़ों का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. You really need to decide that at that point of time, like I always say, corporate communication is the most important thing at that point of time. You need one person from the corporate communication, not a CISO, not a consultant. You need that one person who's going to manage the communication with everybody, including with me. Ki Ritesh, if you're talking to the hacker, you need to buy time, you need to find out this, but you can't use these words. You can't talk to them. So that is one thing that's most important. Second thing, most important, what I have realized is you need the lawyer. Because if you decide you don't want to pay, these guys are going to come and leak the news. Now bringing it down from the platforms, where do they leak the news? It's just, dark web. ठीक है, बोलने की बात होती है. They put it on the dark web. Each ransomware gang, they have their own .onion, which means the dark web links. They put it over there, then there are other companies which keep looking at the sites every day, and they will pick up the news and they will go and put it on the Twitter. Now, how do you bring it down from the Twitter? By the time I report, he reports, nothing will happen. Which is where the lawyer's role is most important, because he goes to the court, gets the court orders, that this is to do with the reputation and everything. So, please bring it down. So, like in one of the cases, just happened few months back, the insurance company had got breached. They were ready with the legal part of it. Okay, if at all it comes, we will just bring it down. And that is exactly what they did. Now, even if you have decided, so this is when you've decided not to pay. But otherwise also, of course, a lawyer's role that time is important, because you have to even inform the regulators and so many other compliances which these people are the best at. Suppose now if you decide to pay, the readiness, everything, okay, you are ready with it. You say, okay, let us give him. Like in, the last one I remember, I had to pay him some 7 bitcoins. I told the client, where are the bitcoins? Oh no, we will arrange it now. Arrange when? From where? भाई market में नहीं मिलता ऐसे तुम जाओगे बोलोगे 7 bitcoin. KYC है. Firstly, it's illegal. You're not supposed to pay. Here, okay, I'm talking about it because this is also one part of the reality, that people pay. What will small, medium businesses do? Even certain big businesses whose reputation is at stake, they have paid. I'm aware about it. It may be illegal as such, but people pay. But how will you get it? You can't buy from your, WazirX or this or that, a lot of KYC and other kind of things. Then the, FIU, the financial unit is also then monitoring and all that. So these are the things that you need to keep ready. We think, okay, the cyber insurance is there. Cyber insurance is there. But will he go and pay? Is he going to get the Bitcoin? He'll say, okay, in case if something has gone wrong, this is where we compensate you. Of course, they don't compensate you for the Bitcoins and all that. So all, these are like These are the biggest things. We think about, and especially then when it comes on to the media, who's going to handle that particular part? There is a blame game. We saw in one of the recent, last year, what happened with one of the insurance companies. They said, okay, the CISO was framed about it. Everything is coming on the CISO. But actually the main decision has to be taken by the board. There needs to be that one particular person, the corporate communication person, who's going to handle, whether it's me, it's the lawyer, it's the employees, because even the employees, they talk a lot about it outside. So whether they're supposed to talk, not to talk, so many times I get a restriction, no, why did you say this to the hacker? You're not supposed to say this to the hacker. So then what am I supposed to say? Who's going to tell me? CISO will tell me one thing, legal fellow will tell me one thing, board will say, why did you say that? What am I supposed to do? So you get that one particular person. So this is, if we have to talk about the incident response, and use the word readiness. No, you are never ready. You will never be ready. It's only when the incident will come, that is the time you will realize that this playbook is the most useless thing, because you're not even going to open it. I mean, just imagine in the family somebody comes, you don't create a playbook ki agar a heart attack hua to kya karenge, ye karenge. You're not going to make a playbook of it. You just have to do, maybe once in a year, just do a tabletop exercise that, okay, this has happened. Have the board, have each and everybody ready. As if, like how you have a fire drill. It's a compulsory thing, right? Like if you are sitting in this hotel, it's compulsory that they go through the fire drill, which is a real thing actually that happens. So I think a tabletop exercise is most important thing, and as I told you, two people are extremely important for you. One is the soul, that corporate communication person. Second is the lawyer. See, I'm marketing for you. Okay? There's a lawyer. Okay? Huh?
I'm not giving you 20%.
Are that Bhaskar ji is there. I know.
Okay.
Okay.